Danielle Collins is known for being a fighter on the tennis court, someone who never backs down from a challenge. Having turned pro in 2016 and earning a career-high ranking of number 21 on the WTA Tour in just 2 years, she certainly battled her way to the top of women's pro tennis. Where did her fight come from, and how did college tennis play such an important role? It's a fantastic journey with twists and turns along the way. Let's go. Danielle grew up near Tampa, Florida as daughter to Kathy, a school teacher, and Walter, owner of a landscaping company. Not having the luxury of private lessons, she grew up on the public court, spending hours hitting against the wall and asking other players if they'd play. This grit that was developed on the public courts later became her fierceness on the WTA Tour. Danielle honed her skills at IMG Academy and emerged as one of the top 2 college recruits in the nation. For college, she stayed in-state, attending NCAA powerhouse University of Florida. But Danielle didn't flourish her freshman year, playing the majority of the dual matches at the number 5 and 6 positions for the Gators. Feeling as though she didn't connect well with the coaches, Danielle transferred to University of Virginia for her sophomore season. Danielle said in an interview that Virginia was awesome because I loved the coaches and they really loved me. Her special connection at UVA seemed immediate that first year, tabbing a 19-5 dual match record, mostly at the number 2 position, and winning the NCAA singles title that first year and a repeat performance as champion in 2016. To learn more about her time at UVA, I connected with my friend and former UVA head coach, Mark Gilbo. He said, once she survived the learning curve of indoor play in Charlottesville, she won 19 straight matches to win NCAAs. That first NCAA showed me she was ready to be top 50 in the WTA Tour soon enough. It was so impressive that she stayed in school, Mark said. Danielle graduated from UVA with a degree in media studies. After that second NCAA singles championship in 2016, Danielle turned pro. She ended that first year on the WTA Tour with a ranking of number 299 in the world. She was fortunate to receive a newly created $100,000 Oracle U.S. Tennis Award, created to assist young Americans begin their careers on the professional tour. This new money would help her with expenses that often cripple new pros, such as coaching and weekly travel and lodging. With the new Oracle money helping her, she was able to put her focus to getting better on the tennis court. Danielle was issued a wild card into the January 2018 Oracle Challenger Series in Newport Beach. Players in this draw ranged in ranking from 73 to 151 in the world, all above Danielle. She made the most of this opportunity by taking the championship. The following week, Danielle was issued another wild card, this time in Oracle Indian Wells, defeating number 51 in the world, Lynette. Danielle did go on to lose in the quarterfinals, but her surge was getting noticed. The very next week was BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells, one of the most prestigious events in the world. It's often called the 5th Grand Slam. The tournament issued Danielle a wild card, and Danielle used it to win her first match against Taylor Townsend and won against number 15 Madison Keys. Danielle ended up losing in the 4th round of Indian Wells. She took the result and kept going. She won 2 matches to qualify for the Miami Open and reached the semifinals where she faced and defeated childhood idol Venus Williams. Danielle then lost to Ostapenko in the semifinals. This event, combined with Indian Wells, bumped Danielle's ranking up to number 53 in the world with over $730,000 in prize money. Danielle closed out 2018 with a ranking of number 36. She had put the world on notice. She had arrived. She went on to reach the semifinals of the 2019 Australian Open and named to Team USA's Fed Cup team. Known as being a fighter and vocal on the court, Danielle takes issue with some people's perceptions of her and explains in an interview, "Would you ever call Rafael Nadal too emotional? I get called feisty all the time. Imagine calling Nadal feisty. How silly would that look?" Danielle knows she is competitive and embraces it. In fact, she remembers when she first realized this. "A boy in my show and tell class brought a tennis trophy, and I was jealous. Her dad told her that if she worked hard, she could have a lot of trophies on her own. That's just what she did, and she hasn't stopped."